Come with us to Coney Island. Oh my God, we had a time, okay? Now, you know, it's spring break, and she went on a few trips with her school, but it was a few trips that she didn't want to go on. So I said, come on, let's go to Coney Island. And boom, here we are. When I tell you we had so much fun. Now, if this girl could drag me around the park holding my hand, she would have. This ride right here was lucky number one, and I was dreading it. But I had to make sure that she had fun, so we was getting on it. Y'all see that smile on her face? I couldn't let her down. That instructor was looking at me like, you sure you want to do this? And I'm looking at him like, it's too late. And yeah, this is what happened. I was not in touch with reality when my feet hit the ground. Looking for more rides. Baby girl said she needed a picture with her Pepsi in front of the Pepsi sign. Then we found this baby, the Electro Spin. I think that's what it's called. I know I'm a big kid, but I think I have exceeded my expiration date for these rides, for real. Giving my brain a break from spinning around in my skull, we decided to play some games. And this was super fun. The instructor was so cool, but I smoked that ass. However, she did win the next two games at this, but my medals died. She won a little boo-boo, and then she wanted the tattoos. The tattoo artist said the fun don't stop and cut the music on. Now look at her go. There you go. Your girl is so tickled. She ran behind me and pushed me and said, "Mine should go." Now watch me do my thing. Go. Oh, yeah. Break it down now. Break it down. Next up, the Cyclone. We was super hyped to get on this ride. I was informing her that this ride is older than me, and she was in disbelief. But then turned around and asked me, so you're as old as a dinosaur? Like, I don't even understand how she thought that, why she thought that, or why it went through her brain the way it did. But you know what, girl? Whatever. Please understand I had to mute this because at this point, I could not stop laughing. Those are her hands in front of me. If she was able to jump on my lap, I think she would have. Baby, I was in real tears by the time we came off of it. Then we went to get some Nathan's hot dogs. So while our food digests, we decided to play some more games. They said I gotta win something for my sister. We was having so much fun, I really forgot I was a content creator. Because right before I started recording, she was winning. I think she got a little nervous. So I politely asked the instructor if she could put my phone up and catch her while I played the game next door. So she said yeah. Baby girl was in her element because as soon as I went next door to go play, she was knocking them down left and right, okay? Knocked my phone down too. Baby girl said, I'm leaving here with something. On to the next. Out of all the rides in here, this is the one that made her nervous. She kept telling me, Ma, I don't have my license. I don't have my license. Like, I don't know that already. Girl. But for an 11-year-old without a license, she was driving pretty darn good if you ask me. I think this was the ride I had the most fun on. I think because I was still on the ground. Who knows? But what I do know is we was going slow as hell. Then I stopped to think this is a kid ride. It did pick up speed. It reminds me of Mario Kart. We got on more rides and we played more games. However, it was starting to get cold and our fingertips was numb. Along with making memories, I wanted to get some content for y'all. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.